With the seam, Shaheed breaks through. Still going. A flag flies. Shaheed's going to take it all the way. Let's see if it stands.
A hell of a way to start the game.
Can't start it any better than that. Shaheed's second kickoff return of the year. And a punt return, too, for the Seahawks. My goodness. Opening kickoff. Rashid Shaheed, you said it. They got him at the trade deadline.
All right there.
See, the 49ers can answer that. Is this one short of the landing zone? And that'll help.
Free kick, short of the landing zone. The ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
Purdy going to throw it on first down. Can't find him. Gets clocked. Ball is loose. It's picked up by Seattle. And they're going to say incomplete. Incomplete. Even Barr was racing back, but the immediate signal was incomplete. Purdy near side. Jennings bobbles, but then reconnects and catches. Only a couple yards there before he's shoved out of bounds. So this offense missing a big key piece today. George Kittle, unfortunately, tore his Achilles last week. They're without him. But you mentioned
a drop-back passing offense, which suits some of their players. Certainly that's why Christian McCaffrey's in there so much, and he's been so effective.
They're down. Purdy racing around, looking deep, and then fires, and it's good for a first down. And there's the guy filling in for George Kittle, Jake Tom.
Keep him right in the middle of the pocket. Force him to play quarterback from there. If he's out of the pocket, that's when he's very effective.
Here's McCaffrey on the ground at the middle. It's a pretty strong run by McCaffrey now as he's inside the 45. Put it at about the 40.
They close on this ball as fast as any defenses I've seen in a very long time.
It's Brian Robinson who gets the pitch outside, and Robinson is going to be close. We'll put him about a yard short of a first down. There's Nick Emanwari, who has been awesome as a rookie. McCaffrey up the middle, in trouble and swarmed. Nowhere to go. Murphy was there, a couple of others, and now it's fourth down.
Wow, I absolutely love Byron Murphy.
4th and 1. Purdy, time, looking, throwing, and we get a whistle. What in the world happened here?
Yeah,
timeout was granted to Seattle. That play was
so late,
halfway over. 4th and 1. Juszczyk going to run a little option, and that's not going to work. Seahawks get a stop, and they take over.
Linebackers in football, it's just a hard defense at running it. They call it block destruction. That is the perfect term for this Seahawks D-line.
Now on offense, Seattle with Kenneth Walker getting the carry, and a good start for him. They're going quick here. Over time, dumps it over the middle, and Walker surges forward. That's a first down.
Love that. Straight to the ball, tempo. Force the 49ers defense to the line. Love that style of play by Clint Kubiak and Darnold.
4-man rush. Darnold with time. Lets it rip, and it's short and incomplete. Trying to get it to Jackson Smith and Jigba, but Lenore was there on the short throw. Here is Zach Charbonnet, gets his first touch outside, sprinting through. Charbonnet with a first down and a big run. All the way down near the 30-yard line of San Francisco, and that's good for 15.
In the game.
Yeah, Seahawks ran for 180 yards against the Niners 2 weeks ago on that Week 18 battle. Trying to do it again. Look at the ground game. Charbonnet juking his way down to the 26. For the Seahawks offense.
Him the ball in so many different ways.
On second down, Darnold looking the other way, lets it rip, good throw. Cooper Kupp makes the catch, and you hear the Coop chants, the longtime Ram, who's been the perfect addition with a barnyard push. He's done this a bunch, and he succeeded a bunch. That'll be good for a first down there. He's got 10 rushes on the year.
A degree of risk to that play, though, because when the tight end is taking snaps, I know it only happens, we practice it 5 or 6 times a week. Quarterbacks do it tens of thousands of times. It's different when the tight end's got to come in and execute at a high level. Certainly in a playoff. Cal Cooper Kupp, JSN, 2 backs, really good pass protecting line. There's a reason why they're the 8th overall offense and the 3rd scoring defense in the league.
Walker on a stretch play to the there, and then Bernardo Green came up from the secondary to knock him down.
You separate the defense kind of more east to west. Sometimes play action pass, you can separate them by getting the linebackers step up. They just displace them going sideways so often.
Play action here. Darnold fires. It's Kupp who makes the catch. And Cooper Kupp with a couple catches on. Third and one in the gun. It is Charbonnet who gets smoked. Wow. That was D. Winters who came flying through on the 3rd and 1, and they got to stop. And the field goal team coming onto the Myers up and through. So a great start for the Seahawks. Kick return touchdown from Shaheed. Had a field goal, so a quick 10-0 lead over their division rivals. And here's Sky Moore on return for the Niners. Tripped up at the 28, and so now this 49er offense with Brock Purdy. Here's McCaffrey on the ground, up across the 30 there. They're going to pick up maybe 3. You hit it, Tom. Like this 49er team under Kyle Shanahan, they've been.
A lot of balls go to CMC, George Kittle when he was in there. Now it's got to be Pearsall Robinson.
Over the middle there, good throw and catch. It's Todd who lost the football and is picked up by Julian Love. Seattle's got it. Julian Love recovers, and the Seahawks in big-time business, already up 10-zip. Darnold, pressure, all the way. He is sacked for a big loss by Malik Mustafa, the safety. 49ers were last in the league in sacks, so they got to get creative. Like that. Now Darnold backed up. Throws one deep. Has a man, and it's Cooper Kupp right at the sticks. He gets him right back with a beautiful throw. Darnold, pressure. Sets up an incomplete pass. No one there.
Yeah, great pass rush.
Second down for Darnold. Pressure from the outside. Steps up and throws one deep, and there's a collision and a flag.
For him, for the special teams, they got to pull it together. They need a big gut check ASAP.
Feels like they're trying to survive right now. As Walker up the gut, and he gets Stillwater to 5, maybe just inside the 5. That'll bring him a second down and goal. Second goal. Fake. Darnold. Looking, firing, end zone, it is caught! Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba!
His speed, his twitchiness, he has really come on. And in the playoff moments, man, making tutties, making catches, doesn't feel much better than that.
Extra point is up, and it is good. It has been a storm and they are firing on all cylinders right now. And Moore into the end zone will take a knee. So on that touchdown, Diamond or make that absurd. 49ers in a world of trouble. They need something to settle it down. Purdy. Pressure, they set up a screen. McCaffrey's got a good block. And a good move for McCaffrey.
I cut it loose and just try to chip away and slow the momentum of the Seahawks down.
McCaffrey. And not much there. We just saw Purdy trying to play
field advantage here.
Second and long, blitz is coming. Purdy underneath has a completion, and McCaffrey is tackled immediately by Devin Witherspoon, who had another Pro Bowl season. Four-man rush. Purdy pressure, steps away, being chased, throws it back. He's got a man open, and is caught by Tonjes. What a play by Purdy there to keep the
great play for his team there to get a first down.
Here's McCaffrey, gets the pitch up the middle, not much. This defensive front, Tom, they basically, you know what they're going to do. For the most part, they have 4 guys on the line, run or pass, but the guys they have there.
Plays in the run game, they're so elite at it. You can't run the ball, so they maintain their pass defense with their structure of everybody deep, but they stop the run with those big guys inside. Very suffocating for an offense.
There's McCaffrey on the catch. Good shake and move for McCaffrey. whistle. 49ers use their first time out.
On the same page while you're in the huddle.
There's Purdy. He has time. Looking deep, throwing that way. It's high and incomplete. He had Jennings there, but could not connect. Purdy floats it incomplete. Just has pressure in his face. Who did he have?
Yeah, he had Demarcus Robinson on the left side of the screen, but he got...
You okay?
No. I'm glad I'm up here with you. That's what I'm very happy about.
30 long. Purdy looking. Throwing. McCaffrey's got a way to go, and he's taken down short. Excellent tackle that time. Eddie Pinheiro. 40 yards away from him. And this kick is up and perfect. He's had a great year for the Niners. So, San Francisco on the...
I didn't like Sherm. I love Sherm. He was such a great player. I had a teammate of his in Tampa. What a player.
Shaheed up the middle had a 95-yard return. I was going to say, you mad, bro? I was going to go back there. You know,
yeah, but we just Clemens, they had so many beasts. Pete Carroll, the coach, had them just fired up every game. Just a tremendous defense.
Here's Darnold back on offense. Get the run game with Charbonnet outside and gets hit after a 2-yard gain.
15 seconds into the game, down 7-0. They scored 3 points the last time they played them in Week 18. They gave up 7 in 13 seconds. That is a very unsettling feeling for a head coach.
Darnold back, sets it up to Walker. Nice move. Kenneth Walker. Boy, that looked like it was going nowhere. He turned into a nice game. Going to make it a 3rd down and 2. On the fake, Darnold has some time. Lets it rip, going deep, and it's incomplete. He tried to hit another home run to Shaheed that time, but it was well covered by Upton Stout, who has been terrific, the rookie for the 49ers. Niners force a punt. Michael Dixon on to do it for Seattle. High, booming punt. Look at this. Angle down at the 5. That is a gem. He's the highest paid punter in the league, and he just showed you Clint for Seattle, Clay for the 49ers. And now trying to get that offense going with McCaffrey trying to do it. And I know it's 17-3, but all of a sudden Robert Saleh's defense.
Their key players has done a remarkable job the second half of the season limiting points.
Stay with the run. McCaffrey fighting forward, and that's a good effort. He's got a 1st down before he runs into Jarran Reed. Everything just 4-man rush. He's got time. Just has nobody open. Look, now fires back across the other side of the field again. It's time. The second time he's done that to him. And I know you're cringing in the booth, but it's worked both times today. 1st down.
It has. He's fine.
From outside their own end zone here. With 8:07 to go in this first half. Already on the fake. Lost one deep. It's caught in stride. Tonjes again. He had the fumble, but he's been a frequent target with the injury to George Kittle. That's his 5th catch there in the zone. What's interesting about Tonjes, he had not had an NFL catch in his career to Week 1, and then Kittle got hurt. He had the game-winning touchdown. McCaffrey gets a couple of yards. So he has experience playing here and delivering here. Pacific Northwest this weekend. Saturday night divisional. A couple division rivals, too. Purdy gets it out to McCaffrey. He's open outside. And McCaffrey surges forward for a 1st down. All of a sudden. And a timeout call. Kyle Shanahan will call the 2nd for the 40.
The next 42 yards.
Long way to go for that. See how they approach it. Robinson, little trick play. Back to Purdy. Flea flicker. Looking. Goes back to Demarcus Robinson now. And a flea flicker for 1.
Everything against a good defense. Try to create some magic if you can.
Yeah, they scored on one last week. Here's McCaffrey, 1 game. It's amazing. They were averaging 2.3 a carry on the run until that carry, and obviously not much more there.
They're just doing such a good job.
So it's 3rd and 6. Purdy, time, zips in. It is Pearsall diving. Did he hang on? Ricky Pearsall hangs on. His 1st catch of the day, and welcome back for San Francisco. Good for 50 today whatsoever. throws it right down the middle, and it is long enough. Underneath and rolls on out, and Seahawks will be backed up as we go downstairs to Tom. There's talk about him maybe playing this week. They hope if they survive this week that he can go next week. But obviously a lot to do before then. Walker has the carry.
Waiting of others first and carrying the load, and he does that. He puts others first. It's all about his teammates, not himself, and that's why they love him.
Here's Walker trying to stretch to the outside. Breaks a couple tackles, and then gets belted there up at about the 29. Will be a 3rd down and 1. Pitch it to him. Looks for a seam, and he is hit short. There's a penalty flag that flew in from the secondary, so let's see what that is. And it looks like it's going to be on. On a fake. Here's Shaheed on the end around. He can fly. We've seen it already. Couple blocks. Shaheed cuts back inside the 40. He is. Has to be a little weird.
Kind of take that personal about being a club as an older guy.
Listen, you can do it. Baby. You can do it. I cannot. I can tell you that. Seahawks on the move here. 2 minutes left. And outside. D. Winters has been. Second down for Darnold. Ty works over the middle. A little too far as he led Shaheed. 49ers drop out of the blitz. Oh, it's caught. Oh, man. Weave that in there somehow to Jake Bobo. Just his 3rd catch of the year, but it's a 1st down.
Got to stop JSN, Cup, Shaheed, Walker, Charbonnet, Barner. Oh, and by the way, Bobo too.
Right. The 3rd long conversion. Here is Walker sprinting through the hole. Kenneth Walker down to the 10.
Any opportunity to score.
Just short of the 1st down, so 2nd and half the yard. Walker right up the gut, 1st and goal now with 36 seconds to go.
Yeah, maybe use that last time out if they don't have to on 2nd down.
Here's Walker, cuts back. Kenneth Walker is in! Touchdown Seahawks!
Vision and his speed. If you're a little undisciplined on the backside of those plays, that's what happens.
Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. 80-yard drive, and the Seahawks up 24.